So n, you can think of that as like a number in a sequence, right? So the n in the bottom, when x sub 0 is written, that means n equals 0. So it's like our starting point is 0.2. So to find out what x sub 1 is, and I'm trying to figure out what n plus 0, what 0 plus 1 is, right? Because 0 plus 1 would make 1. So I'm trying to plug in x sub 0 where it's supposed to go and then simplify. So this is something I know. It's given to me as 0.2. 0.2 squared is 0.04. And then we can convert that to a decimal, I assume, since they gave us a decimal number. It's negative 0.46 x sub 1. Negative 0.46 for x sub 1. And for x sub 2, if we want to know what that is, then we want to know what x sub 1 plus 1 is, right? Because 1 plus 1 would give us x sub 2. So that means we're plugging in 1 in for n. And so if we plug in negative 0.46, which was what our x sub 1 was, negative 0.46 squared is 0.2116. And subtracting by a half, and negative 0.2884. So that's what x sub 2 is. Okay, and that's it for part A. Part B asks us to use a different starting place, so we got to go back to the drawing board. And so to find x sub 1, we're plugging in x sub 0. We're plugging in 2. And if you simplify that, 2 squared is 4. 4 minus 1/2 gives us 3.5. And then to find out what x sub 2 is, we've got to plug in what x sub 1 is. So 3.5 squared divided by the 0.5 gives us 11.75 for x sub 2. So that's what goes in here.